Hi, my name is Charles Kutsia, and I want to talk about 5 point of contact mistakes that tons of businesses are making right now. If you're in business, then customers are your lifeblood. You are working very hard just to make the phone ring or to get the customers to walk through your door, but chances are that you might then be screwing it up right there. The first mistake. I was recently standing in line at quite a well-known computer parts store, and just as I get to the counter, the phone starts to ring. Now the shop assistant is forced to make a choice between me, the live customer, and the telephone. So the phone gets answered, "Thank you for calling brand name, please hold." Not once, but twice in a row. Now, think about how those customers have just been made to feel. They've basically been fobbed off, not even given the chance to say anything, and essentially told they're the least important people in the world. For the customer in the store, namely me, who witnessed this, my service got interrupted too, but I'm also left thinking, man, I hope I never have to call this place for anything. Now, think about how much that business had just spent, not just on inventory, but also on advertising and so forth, just to get the phone to ring. And they've basically thrown it all away right there. The second mistake is forcing your customers to listen to music that they might hate. People associate very intense emotions with music. I remember as a kid, my mom refusing to go into a particular clothes store because she had hated the music coming out of that store when months before she just happened to walk past. A question: do you know the demographics of your customers? And is this being reflected in your ambience and your music? Or are your shop assistants the ones that are controlling the music and doing it to their tastes, effectively holding your customers' ears hostage? The third mistake is being inconsistent. You have different touch points with your customers. They come to your website, they come to your store, they call you on the telephone, and are you being consistent across these different touch points? Is the music in your store and on your telephone consistent with the brand image that you're trying to project on your website? If you're changing something on your site, does that also reflect on your phone? Is your in-store audio and your visual display systems, are they keeping up with those changes? The fourth mistake is being irrelevant or annoying. Customers all the time are being bombarded with different messages, and they resent it if you make them feel that you're wasting their time. For example, if you have a message that says, "We're closed on the 28th for the holidays," then after the 28th, that message must be gone. Sometimes I'll be in a store and I'll hear ads for that store's competition. Why? Or there'll be time-wasting platitudes that say, "We value your business, you're so important to us, thanks so much for waiting." Customers generally have built-in BS detectors. Or a customer might phone up a company and the audio brand that company is projecting is the nasally voice of some staff member. Is that the image you want your company to project? The fifth mistake is shoving things down customers' throats instead of educating. When you are presenting the customer with messaging on your website or on your phone or in store, at those touch points you have a fantastic opportunity to address some of your sorest pain points, like moving dead stock or increasing the customer's dwell time. But does the customer value the information you're providing? Or does it just feel like you're trying to shove more product down his throat? The good news is that there is an entire industry that exists just to help you solve these problems. You've already invested to get your phone to ring or to get the customer to walk in through the door. Now at this point, a point of contact specialist can help you make that investment pay off properly by maximizing each of the precious contact points that you have with a client. Our business, Cube, is to provide the point of contact industry with a technology that helps them to do the best possible job for you and your customers. We work with many point of contact specialists, and in fact it matters less to us which one you choose than that you just take some action to get more benefit out of the investment that you've already made. We've assembled a guide that any business can use, and this will tell you the most important questions that you need to ask your prospective point of contact specialist. It will give you a checklist that you can use to figure out how to choose the right point of contact specialist to work with you. Get in touch with us and we'll be happy to send it to you for free. In fact, if we know of a suitable point of contact specialist that's a good match for you and your business, we'll also be happy to put you in touch.